Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Blue Ridge television broadcast of area high school basketball. Tonight, they're jamming in to the Tiger Den because it's the rivalry game, Mansfield and Wellsboro. 12 miles of pavement separate the two gymnasiums from each other, but miles and miles of talent throughout the years, and this is really a great rivalry because it's one of the rivalries where both teams win. It's not a rivalry where it's just a geographic rivalry where two schools are close together, but one school wins 9 out of 10 times. If Mansfield and Wellsboro play, no matter who's on the teams, one team may win 6 games, one team may win 4. Mansfield won both games last year when they had their undefeated regular season, but Wellsboro put a stop to that earlier this year when they defeated Mansfield 46-40 in the first go-round that these two teams met. And this is a key game as well, not only for district seeding, but it's a key game for who's going to get second place in the NTL Big School Division. Mansfield has 3 losses. Wellsboro has 4 losses. But if Wellsboro wins, they'll have beaten Mansfield twice, and they would hold the advantage there. And Mansfield still has one big game to go at Athens, which could be a problem. Wellsboro, they have a game with Troy, which could also be a big problem. But you're looking at district seeding right now. Mansfield has dropped out of the top 4 in District 4 3A. Mansfield is now the 5th seed, and that would mean if there's no change, they would finish up playing at Warrior Run. Wellsboro's right behind. They're a 6th seed in 3A, and if Wellsboro stays at the 6th seed, Wellsboro would play Southern Columbia on the road. And of course, we remember that game from a couple years ago where Southern Columbia hit that shot at the buzzer to stun Wellsboro that evening in the playoffs. But for Mansfield, they're going to be down 2 starters tonight, 3 if you count Brady Stetter. Brady now is coming off the bench because Brady was in the starting lineup along with Alex Davis and along with Andy Hermanson at the start of the season. But tonight, those starting spots are going to go to Tayton Strange, they're going to go to Cade Krzyzewski, and they're going to go to Jason Hare. So they're all going to be in the starting lineup playing what will be the biggest game of their high school career. And once again, the trying to fit a few more fans in the stands for tonight's game as North Penn, Mansfield, and Wellsboro will be squaring off in a moment or two. For Mansfield, they're coming off their first losing streak of the season. They've lost their last 2 games in a row. Prior to that, they had not lost more than 1 game in a row, but they lost the last 2 games to Northwest and to Troy. Of course, Northwest is now the number 1 ranked school in AA, Troy the number 1 ranked school in AAA. Collectively between the two teams, Troy has and Northwest have a combined record of 31-2. So it's not like they're losing to some of the top teams in the league. And we're just about set here for the national anthem. And then, of course, Mansfield has their Pledge of Allegiance and their alma mater. And then after that, of course, the starting lineups as everybody stands. And we'll take a pause for the NTL Code of Conduct and the national anthem and alma mater.
Representatives or other spectators will not be tolerated and are grounds removed from this set of competition. Violations of the NTL Code of Conduct may result in suspension from all other NTL contests. We appreciate your interest in our athletic programs and our student athletes. Enjoy the game. Please stand for our national anthem and remain standing for the alma mater.
So the alma mater complete. And the starting lineups to be introduced. Wellsboro. Caden Smith being introduced. Mitchell Leckler before that.
Number 14,
Ian Hoos, third starter for Wellsboro.
Number 15,
Hayes Campbell, of course, Hayes the lone senior on the Wellsboro squad, just like he was in football. And 35, Mark Mashko will be the fifth starter. Wellsboro really exceeding a lot of expectations this season. And now the Tigers starting lineup to be introduced. Tayton Strange in the starting lineup. Cooper Shaw had a nice game on Tuesday at Troy. Carson Dominic, the leading scorer in District 4. Kate Krzyzewski getting the start tonight. And Jason Hare. Now, I know you're watching the game tonight with us on the Blue Ridge Cable Network, but just passing on a little FYI for those watching on Blue Ridge. Apparently, there has been a problem with the streaming service, and the game is going to be put on tape, and it should be available for viewing off the streaming service tomorrow evening. So I don't know if those watching on the Blue Ridge Network can pass that along to any of their friends out of the area that were hoping to watch on the streaming service or not. But there was an issue that is being worked on. Not sure that it's going to be corrected before this game is over. So the way to watch it tonight, we're glad you're with us on Blue Ridge Channel 13. Chris Vaughn with you. Always an honor when Mansfield and Wellsboro square off. Mansfield gets the opening tip. Mansfield, the home white with the blue trim. Wellsboro in their traditional green and whites. And here's Dominic, the leading scorer in District 4. Hare with a spin move. Gets it to Tayton Strange, puts it up too strong. And Krzyzewski goes up battling Campbell. And the call is a jump ball. Kind of fortunate there. Looked like Cade might have gone over the back of Campbell, but it is a jump ball. Mashko, whistle there. Ball ticks out of bounds. Again, Wellsboro really having a nice season. A lot of people felt after losing Connor Adams, after losing Peyton McClure, after losing the Manning brothers the last couple of years, that Wellsboro might be taking a back seat for a couple years, but no way is that going to happen to the Hornets. They're right there fighting for a spot in the NTL showdown. Here's Carson Dominic in the front court. Carson drives all the way in and scores. The first two of the game. Obviously, with the revived starting lineup, they're looking for a big game from Dominic, and Carson gets the first two. And there's a loose ball, and Krzyzewski comes up with. Cade comes up with a steal, getting it over to Carson again. Carson thought about a three-pointer, doesn't take it. Over to Hare, and Hare dribbles it off his foot and out of bounds. Jason Hare put in a tough situation tonight with his first start. But certainly with Jason Hare in there, it does give Mansfield with a back line of Shaw, Krzyzewski, and Hare certainly a bit of a size advantage. Ian Hoos works it over for a jump shot there by Leckler. Leckler's shot doesn't go. Rebound of the Tigers. 6:15 in the first half. Cooper Shaw goes all the way in. Puts it up, and he's fouled. The foul is on Leckler. That's his first foul. Cooper Shaw misses the first shot. Mansfield's been running hot and cold this season on the foul shooting. Some games they're really red hot. Other games, well, like that, they go 0 for 2 at the charity stripe. 2-0. Into the front court comes Caden Smith. Smith with a long three-pointer. That's off the rim, no good. Good positioning for Cooper Shaw. Shaw gets the rebound. Into the front court. Cooper's going to put up a long three. That front rim's it no good. And the rebound to Ian Hoos. So shooting woes for both teams here in the early going. Knocked away by Tatum Strange. Strange is going to go all the way in. Misses his shot. Shaw fights for the rebound. Strange fights for the rebound. They're flying all over the court. Getting brush birds trying to get that basketball. Kate Krzyzewski flies in there, and they call the jump, and Mansfield will maintain control. Tiger ball. A full house in the smallest gym in the NTL, and it's rocking tonight. Here goes Carson, feeds it over to Shaw. Beautiful play there, and Cooper Shaw off the pass from Carson Dominic, and it's now 4-0. Work it inside to Ian Hoos, and Hoos is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. That'll be on Cade Krzyzewski. Krzyzewski's first foul. Friendly sparring between the rooting sections of both teams. And Ian Hoos puts the Hornets on the board with his first point, and Wellsboro's first point. Great atmosphere at the Tiger Den tonight. But Ian Hoos gets 2 foul shots. Ian Hoos makes 2 foul shots. 4-2 Tigers. Cooper Shaw being fronted there by Caden Smith. Here's Carson. Carson clears it over to Strange. Strange to Hare. Hare with the ball. Nice spinning move by Jason Hare. What a move. If Jason can duplicate that, he's going to have quite a season next year. Carson Dominic has that spinning move, and Jason Hare, excellent move. Here are the green-clad Hornets. Leckler back over to Smith. Leckler thought about a shot. Works it into Campbell, and Hayes loses it out of bounds. Good defensive pressure put on by Cooper Shaw. Tigers looking to snap the 2-game losing streak. As we said, they were the 2 top teams. The top team in 2A, Northwest. The top team in 3A, Troy. Combined records of the 2, 31-2, and you lost them both on the road. Dominic's shot off the rim, no good, and they're going to get Krzyzewski, and that's going to be Cade's second foul, and he's going to have to go to the bench with 2 early fouls. Certainly unintentional, but he did impede the opportunity for Wellsboro to get that ball into the front court, and that'll be 2 on the team, 2 on Cade, and now Brady Stetter. Stetter, who was starting a good part of the season, back in for the Tigers in the reserve role now. And he's got a guard, Hayes Campbell. Nice move there by Merrick Moshko, but Moshko is met by 2 sets of defenders, Jason Hare and Cooper Shaw. They were both right there. And Jason Hare bats that pass right away. Jason with the height advantage. Working the ball inside to Meshko. 3-point shot taken there by Smith, doesn't go, but Mashko with a nice play to get the rebound, and then it looks like there's going to be a foul on the floor. And that foul is going to go against number 11, and that's going to go Brady Stetter's way, his first foul. Aaron Kirk now in the game, number 20, Aaron Kirk. Here goes Campbell. Campbell into the lane, puts it up, and it spins out, no good. And then Mashko knocks it out of bounds, but Mashko really has played very well. Marek Mashko has really been very active on the defensive end for the Hornets. There's Dominic for three, well short, and the rebound comes down to Hayes Campbell. Campbell getting it over to Mashko. Mashko into the front court, long three-point shot, and that goes in. Three-point basket for Caden Smith, and it's 6-5. The team that's trailing's best friend, the three-point shot. Long cross-court pass to Dominic. Carson over to Shaw. Shaw being played tightly there by Mashko. Stetter tries to set up a screen. Tatum Strange three-pointer goes off the rim, no good. And Wellsboro can now take the lead. Smith over to Mashko. Aaron Kirk works it around. Into the lane, block shot, and they're going to call a second foul on Stetter. And Coach Manikuski a little bit incredulous at that call, but that'll be the second foul on Stetter now. He's got two, and Krzyzewski have two already. And we're only in the first quarter, and Mansfield has a depth problem with the injuries. Nothing but nylon there on the foul shot by Caden Smith. And he looks to give Wellsboro their first lead of the game. Wellsboro now 4 for 4 at the foul line. 4 for 4 at the foul line. Out front they go to Cooper Shaw. Aaron Kirk playing him. Dominic. There's Hare. Hare's going to put up his shot. That goes off the rim, no good. Dominic rebounds it, and he's fouled on the way up. He'll go to the free throw line. That's the second foul on Wellsboro. The first foul that's going to go against Marek Mashko. Oh, they're going to say it's a non-shooting foul. Okay, they're going to say on the floor. Three-point shot from the corner. No good. Rebound to Tatum Strange. He misses. Tatum's struggling here in the early going. Aaron Kirk comes down with a Hornet rebound. Wellsboro, they're on a 5-0 run right now. Kirk gets it back to Smith. Aaron Kirk's going to put up the three. Aaron Kirk into the game and into the scoring column. And Wellsboro now on an 8-0 scoring run. And they have a 4-point lead. Each team now has had a 4-point lead. Dominic's fouled on the play, and he might go to the line for three. Foul was on Kirk. I believe they're going to say his foot was on the line, so it's only going to be two shots. But Mansfield now 0 for 3 at the free throw line. Second and final shot coming. That shot is good. Carson now has 3 points. 10-7 score. And a travel on Aaron Kirk. Leckler comes back into the game for Wellsboro. Here's Tayton Strange. Talon D'Angelo in now as well. Hare tried to put a reverse layup in, but he was well guarded. That doesn't work. There's a three-point shot that doesn't go by Caden Smith. Cooper Shaw, long three-pointer. That doesn't go. But Talon D'Angelo knocks the ball back over to Dominic, and there's a shot that goes in and out as Tayton Strange just can't buy a basket in the first quarter. And all the way in is Smith, and Smith has his shot swatted away by Cooper Shaw. Some good defense here in the early going. 8 seconds to play in the first quarter. Leckler over to Smith. Smith puts a shot up, and that's blocked by Dominic, and that's how the first quarter is going to end. So after one period of play, it's Wellsboro 10 and Mansfield 7. Wellsboro ends the quarter on an 8-0 run. So we're ready for the second quarter. In that first quarter for Wellsboro, 5 points for Caden Smith, 2 for Ian Hoos, 3 for Aaron Kirk. For Mansfield, 3 points Carson Dominic, 2 Jason Hare, and 2 points for Cooper Shaw. Wellsboro with the first possession of the second quarter. Here goes Smith, no good. Rebound comes out though to Kirk. Kirk gets it to Hoos. Hoos picks up his dribble, and it's stolen away by Krzyzewski. Cade back in the lineup with 2 fouls. Tayton Strange looking to get untracked here. Cooper Shaw back over to Dominic. Dominic into the corner to Stetter. Feeding it back over to Shaw. That doesn't go. Points are at a premium in tonight's first half. Campbell cross-court pass. Nice play there, but open shot missed there by Mitchell Leckler. Here's Dominic trying to get away from Hoos. His pass stolen away, and it'll be a kick ball, and Mansfield will retain the possession. Both teams slugging it out with great defense, but right now, great defense trumping good offense. And now they seem to have they call a technical foul. All of a sudden, everybody's off the line, and Carson Dominic is at the free throw line. And I believe he's shooting 2. I did not really see the official go over to the table. And now he's talking to the Wellsboro coach who wanted an explanation. But at any rate, there must have been a technical foul. Possibly on a Wellsboro assistant. I didn't see necessarily anything on the court that would have necessitated a player foul. I'm not sure. I know Wellsboro was a little upset about the kick ball call, But at any rate, a bench technical is the best guess I have, and Carson converts him, so it's 10-9, and Mansfield still has the basketball. Here's Dominic. Back over to Shaw. Here's Dominic again into the middle to Hare. Hare to Strange. Strange thought about the shot, doesn't take it. Here's Hare getting the ball that came loose, and Jason can't get it to connect either. Points at a premium right now for the Tigers. Aaron Kirk working into the corner. Here's Ian Hoos. He misses that one, but Campbell gets the rebound. Krzyzewski flies to the floor, and the jump ball possession arrow goes to Mansfield. Cade Krzyzewski, if there's somebody you think is going to be on the floor driving for a loose ball, it's going to be Cade. He does not hesitate to give up his body when that ball's loose and he's got a chance to get it. But right now, Mansfield looking for that elusive field goal that could give him the lead. Down Alex Davis with his shoulder injury. Down Andy Hermanson with a concussion. Jason Hare in trouble. Squeezes it over to, Tatum Strange cannot buy a basket. That's his third shot that's gone halfway down the cylinder and has come back out. He's got to keep shooting, though. He's been open. He's gotten good shots. They just haven't gone in. Here's Campbell. Mashko. And he drives all the way in and scores. Masick. Mashko gets his basket. And it's 12-9. He's played a nice game for the Hornets in the early going. 12-9. Cooper Shaw. They collapse on Shaw, so he gets it back over inside to Cade. A beautiful pass. Cade Krzyzewski scores on a great pass from Tatum Strange. Beautiful play there. Hayes Campbell can't get it to go. Back over to Cooper Shaw. Cooper Shaw into the front court. Long cross court pass to Dominic. Dominic goes right in and he misses his shot. But a foul on the play as Carson Dominic was fouled. That's going to be the first foul of the game on Caden Smith, his first. Carson thought about a three, doesn't take it. Takes the two and does score. The leading scorer in District 4. Carson averaging 25 a game. He's got 7. Aaron Kirk. Here's Campbell. Kicking it back outside. Kirk's going to put up a three and he hits it. 2 3-pointers off the bench for Aaron Kirk. And Wellsboro back in front by 2. Dominic's going to try to put Mansfield up. And he puts Mansfield up by a point as he hits the first 3 of the game for Mansfield. Wellsboro already has 3 trifectas. Kirk with the ball. Back over to Caden Smith. Mashko has it. Tries to pass it inside to Hoos. And Hoos is fouled. And if that's on Krzyzewski, that'll be Cade's 3rd foul. It could be on her hair, though. Nope, I'm wrong completely. It's on Cooper Shaw. I thought he was the 3rd person further away from the call, but I think Coach Anikuski just glad they did call it on Cade. Ian Hoos fails to connect. That's Wellsboro's first miss of the game. Ian Hoos' second shot could tie the game up. He missed that one. Here goes Carson into the front court. Long shot, Cooper Shaw, no good. Jason Hare tips it out, but Aaron Kirk gets it. And Aaron Kirk, 8 points. Nice game for Mr. Kirk tonight. And Wellsboro goes back, another lead change. Here goes Dominic, fighting it inside to Brady Stetter, who's back into the lineup. Working it back over to Cooper Shaw. Shaw shot won't go, and the rebound comes down to Smith. Here's Mashko. Mashko puts it in. Masek Mashko scores, and a timeout for the Tigers. A Mansfield timeout with 2:33 to play in the half. The score 19-16. And just a reminder, on Blue Ridge tomorrow night, we got a big one on the girls' side tomorrow night. The Mansfield girls, who have already quadrupled their win total from last year, they gunned for the top team in the NTL small school, Northeast Bradford. Mansfield right now, right behind Northeast Bradford. The Mansfield girls sitting in the second position in District 4 2A classification. A win tomorrow night, would that put them ahead of Northeast? Not necessarily sure that'll happen, because Northeast did beat them when they played earlier at Northeast, but it certainly would tighten things up, as Coach Grove doing a wonderful job with a wonderful group of girls who really play defense. There's a wide pass that goes right out of bounds, an unforced error there, and Wellsboro with the 3-point lead can build on that with 2:15 to play. Pass into the corner of the red-hot Aaron Kirk. Kirk double team. And now a quick timeout for Wellsboro, as Kirk was double teamed in the bench, along the side of the bench there in the corner, and he calls timeout. So they'll have the opportunity to set up to get their largest lead of the game if they can. Wellsboro by 3. The largest lead any team has had tonight has been 4 points. Both teams have had that one time. But always great to see the school spirit that comes out for these rivalry games. And really, it's one of those cliches, but you can really throw the records out of the window when Wellsboro and Mansfield meet. You're going to get tight games. You're going to get good defense, and you're going to get a team that's going to know they won, because they're going to have given 110% in that winning effort. Kirk getting over to Mashko. Hayes Campbell throws it away. Good Mansfield defense there. He thought he had a player in the corner there, but he moved out of the way, and the ball goes over to Cooper Shaw. Again, right now, the only way you're watching it tonight, unfortunately, the streaming service inoperative. You're watching on the Blue Ridge Cable Television Network. Hopefully you'll be able to watch the game tomorrow evening. I've been told tomorrow evening on the streaming service. Wellsboro by 3 on the basketball. Kirk dribbles away from trouble, getting it inside to Campbell. Campbell goes up, no good. Rebound comes back down to Hayes, and he's fouled on the play by Brady Stetter, and that'll be his 3rd personal foul on the Tigers. Brady Stetter, and Hayes Campbell will head to the free throw line. Hayes looking for his first points on the night. Three straight misses after 4 makes for Wellsboro. Hayes will get one more shot with 1:23 to go in the first half. That shot's perfect, and the score's 20-16. Carson Dominic over to Hare into Shaw. Shaw kicks it back over. In again to Cooper Shaw. Cooper double team. Back over to Strange. Cross-court pass to Dominic. Carson drives in, but he's met on the play, and he was fouled. And Carson Dominic heading to the free throw line. They didn't post who that foul was against yet, but he misses the foul shot. Mansfield 3 for 7. And cool, Carson just gets that one to tip home. Wow. That last foul was charged to Ian Hoos. Seems to be an issue at the scorer's table. And the officials looking at something there. Whatever the situation was, it meets with the approval of the Wellsboro staff. And with a 3-point lead, we'll see if Wellsboro holds for the last shot. The ball's on the floor, though, and who's there diving for the rebound, or the loose ball, but Cade Krzyzewski. But Wellsboro will get the possession arrow. They'll keep the ball and a 3-point lead. Mansfield, and there's almost another steal by Tatum Strange, but that ball goes out of bounds. And here is Smith. Smith works it over to Hoos, and that ball goes loose. And it's going to be a backcourt violation. So backcourt violation, it'll be Tiger ball, 37 seconds to go. Boy, last year when certainly had Connor Adams, Connor was the best at dribbling out on those last possessions. That's one thing they do miss, the ball handling artistry of Connor Adams. And Peyton McClure wasn't half bad himself. But now Mansfield does get the ball for the last shot of the quarter. Strange back over to Shaw, and the ball goes off of Dominic's hands, but it ticked off of Caden Smith's hands first. And with 4.5 seconds to go, Cooper Shaw looking for Dominic, finds Carson. Carson gets it back to Shaw. His shot is up, and it's no good. And that's the way the quarter will end. In that quarter, Wellsboro scored 10 points. Mansfield scored 10 points. Wellsboro had a 3-point lead going into the second quarter. Wellsboro has a 3-point lead at the half. So we're going to take a little break, and then we're going to come back with a few minutes to go before the half to break down the first half and also look at the District 4 playoff rankings as it looks like right now. 2017 is your score at halftime. from Blue Ridge Cable Television and your Mansfield Pizza Hut. Each and every game this year at Mansfield, we have a promotion where simply by being here at the game tonight, you'll get 20% off at your Mansfield Pizza Hut. Just say you're at the Mansfield Wellsboro game. That offer is good for the rest of this evening, and it's good all day and all night tomorrow. So go to your Mansfield Pizza Hut, 20% off. Compliments of Blue Ridge and your Mansfield Pizza Hut. Thank you. As we get set for the start of the second half, 20-17 is the score. Here are the scoring totals for Mansfield. 11 points for Carson Dominic, 2 points for Cooper Shaw, 2 for Cade Krzyzewski, 2 for Jason Hare. For Wellsboro, 5 points for Caden Smith, 2 points for Ian Hoos, 1 point for Hayes Campbell, 4 for Masik Moshko, and 8 points off the bench for Aaron Kirk. Aaron Kirk really has done a great job tonight for the green-clad Hornets. Had an opportunity to talk at halftime with former Wellsboro coach Steve Adams. Always great to chat with Steve, and very pleased with what the Hornets are doing this season and what they're doing this evening. As this is a battle, Mansfield right now leads Wellsboro by 1 game in the standings for second place in the NTL Big School. The top 2 teams get into the showdown. If Wellsboro wins tonight, I'm assuming they would have the big inside track because they would have already beaten Mansfield twice. However, they still have 1 big pothole to negotiate with Troy. Mansfield has 1 big pothole to negotiate, having to travel to Athens. Here's Dominic over to Hare. Hare puts up a 3-pointer. He misses that one, and Moshko gets the rebound. Here come the Hornets. There goes right in for the shot, and that's the first points of the game for Mitchell Leckler. And Wellsboro has their biggest lead of the game, a 5-point lead. Dominic for 3 in the corner, and he nails it. Carson Dominic, a trifecta. And just like that, the lead down to 2. Carson's got 14 on the night. Back over to Moshko. Moshko back over to Smith. Caden Smith being played by Dominic. Working it back over to Masik Moshko. Back over to Smith. Smith deep into the corner. 3-point shot there, misses everything. And it goes out of bounds off of Jason Hare. And Wellsboro gets the ball right back, as Mansfield could not control the rebound. And the ball goes to the Hornets. And there's a whistle, and they're going to get, I believe, Cade Krzyzewski for his 3rd foul. Cade's 3rd foul. And that is the first team foul, but 3 on the player. And now Brady Stetter has 3 fouls. Cade Krzyzewski has 3 fouls. And we said Mansfield not with a deep bench. Moshko working inside to Hoos. Hoos drives in, puts a shot up, no good. The rebound comes down to Cooper Shaw. Shaw turns it up court. Tatum Strange. Dominic for three in the lead. Off the front rim, no good. Carson tracks down his own rebound. Gets it into Hare. Hare back over to Dominic. Back out front to Strange. 6:15 to go. Cooper Shaw for three, no good. Talon D'Angelo into the game, gets the big rebound, but he has it stolen away by Mitchell Leckler. Leckler works it into the front court to Moshko, and that ball swatted away by Hare. Hare over to Dominic. Carson down on the front end. Back over to D'Angelo. Give and go. Cooper Shaw just can't get the ball to drop tonight. Cooper with only 2 points. Moshko. He's playing a nice, heady game, quarterbacking the team. And Jason Hare comes up with another loose ball. Jason has only 2 points, but he's made some nice defensive plays. There's Shaw again going up. He misses that shot. And Jason Hare blasts Ian Hoos, as Hoos was gone in for a layup. That'll be Hare's first foul. And it sends to the free throw line, Ian Hoos. Hoos misses the first shot. Wellsboro 5 for 9 tonight. Mansfield 4 of 8 on the foul line. Ian Hoos gets that one to fall. Wellsboro now 6 of 10. Mansfield 4 of 8. And the lead back to where it was at halftime. 3 points. Hare puts up a three, no good. Dominic gets the rebound. Dominic puts it up and in. Carson gets the friendly roll as he is willing the Tigers along offensively right now. He's got 16 of the 23 points. And the ball knocked away, almost stolen, but right underneath they go, and Hayes Campbell. Hayes gets her first basket of the game, a nice layup, and Wellsboro leads by 3. Dominic over to Shaw. Carson back over to Cooper Shaw. Gets it back to Carson. Talon D'Angelo left open. His shot does not go. Shaw gets the rebound and puts it in. Cooper Shaw rebound. Cooper Shaw basket. That had to feel good for Cooper Shaw. And it's a 1-point game. And right in there now. He got his last basket, and now Hayes Campbell back-to-back hoops. You kind of wish you had Wellsboro-Mansfield games once a week instead of twice a season. 3-point shot. Dominic goes in. Carson Dominic has tied the game at 27 apiece, and he has 19 points. Right now, you can just see what Carson Dominic has to do tonight, and that is take over this game, because he is the number 1 and number 2 scoring options right now for the Tigers, and he's done just that. He's got 19 points now of Mansfield's 27. 27 apiece, 3:38 to go here in quarter number 3. And remember, a big girls game tomorrow night as the Tigers take on Northeast Bradford. They're sitting 1 in the small school category. The Tigers sitting at position number 2. Hey, quick shout out. We always want to side of Lyndon and Lyle down there in Blossburg. We know you're watching tonight. Lyle, the number 1 ticket taker in the business, not in District 4, in the business. And of course, Linda, a great North Penn Mansfield sports fan. Shot missed there. Hare gets the rebound. Gets it back to Dominic. Carson to the front court. Dominic into Cooper Shaw. Shaw back over. Dominic with another shot. That's off the rim, no good. He gets his own rebound, and he goes in and gets fouled. Foul goes against Hayes Campbell. But what a game for Carson. Carson gives Mansfield now the 1-point lead with his 20th point on the night. Second shot, perfect. Both teams now are 6 for 10 at the foul line. Almost a steal there by Talon D'Angelo, and that goes out of bounds. But they said it ticked off of a Wellsboro player, and Mansfield gets the ball back. Good play by D'Angelo. He comes out now, and Brady Stetter comes in with his 3 fouls. So Coach Manikuski having to manage through the foul trouble. Carson Dominic back to Cooper Shaw. Shaw into Hare. Hare underneath to Stetter. Back over to Jason. Inside they go to Hare. Hare puts up his one-hander, and that goes in. Nice move there by Jason Hare. The talented sophomore strikes for his second basket. Hayes Campbell shot no good. Ian Hoos gets the rebound. Hoos kicks it back outside, and there's going to be a foul called. And that foul, I believe, goes against, well, I'm not even going to guess because I've been wrong on who's getting the foul, but it does go against who I thought it did there. Jason Hare, his second, Mansfield's third team foul. Right off the inbounds pass, they go right inside, and scoring the basket is Ian Hoos. Nice explosive play off the inbounds pass. Cooper Shaw, Carson Dominic, back over to Cooper. Tight defense from Moshko. Trying to find Strange. Tayton Strange has it. Shaw, Dominic was open, but Cooper didn't see him there. 3-point shot by Strange doesn't go in. And the rebound tracked down by Aaron Kirk, who loses the ball. And then they tie each other up. Cooper Shaw and Aaron Kirk. And the ball goes to Wellsboro's Aaron Kirk. Kirk came off the bench. He still is Wellsboro's leading scorer with 8 points. And now Hayes Campbell doing some floor maintenance. Getting that wet spot cleared up along with Moshko. Doing it all. The Wellsboro Hornets. 31-29 Tigers. A full house at the Tiger Den. Here's the dangerous Aaron Kirk. Passes it off into the corner. Kirk works it back to Smith. Moshko. Back over to Kirk. Good give and go. Inside Campbell, he goes right up, and Hayes now is showing why he's such a dangerous player, whether it's on the football field or basketball court. He's got 7, he's got 6 in this quarter. 31 apiece. Cooper Shaw, back over to Dominic. Dominic, give and go. Carson gets it back. Hare gets it over to Stetter. Stetter back to Dominic. That's off the front rim, no good. And Aaron Kirk comes down with the rebound. And Kirk gets his pass over to Moshko. Moshko back to Kirk. Cook puts it up and in. Another basket for Aaron Kirk. 11. A star is born tonight, and that is Aaron Kirk. The Wellsboro fans enjoying what he's producing. And there's a turnover by Mansfield, and Wellsboro had a 3-point lead at halftime. They could build it to 5 or even 6 in the last seconds of the third quarter. Smith back over to Kirk. Kirk gets it to Hoos. Hoos' shot no good, and we play even once again in the third quarter. In that quarter, both teams score 14 points. So in the second quarter, both teams scored 10 points. In the third quarter, both teams scored 14 points. It's the 3 points Wellsboro led by at the end of the first quarter that's making the difference right now. 34-31. Here's the three-quarter scoring. For Wellsboro, 5 points for Caden Smith, 2 for Mitchell Leckler, 5 for Ian Hoos, 7 for Campbell, 4 for Moshko, 11 points for game high score for Wellsboro, Aaron Kirk. For Mansfield, 4 points for Cooper Shaw, 2 for Cade Krzyzewski, 4 for Jason Hare, 21 points for Carson Dominic. So both teams break the huddle for the final quarter of basketball. Or is it? Is there overtime in our future tonight? Or do the Hornets hold on, or Mansfield rallies? Hare back over to Shaw. Dominic thought about the long three from the corner, doesn't take it. Cooper Shaw, he just can't get that three shot to fall tonight. And Wellsboro with the rebound. Wellsboro with the ball in the three-point lead. Here's Kirk, back over to Hoos, back to Smith. Here goes Kirk again. Aaron, back over to Hoos. Hoos drives into the lane, puts it up, no good, and the rebound comes down. Hayes Campbell just bullies his way for that rebound. They missed the shot, though. They needed to give that basket to Hayes Campbell even though he didn't score it, because he did everything there, but they couldn't put it in. Here's Dominic. Dominic being played nicely there by Leckler. Underneath goes Brady Stetter. Strange finds Stetter. And Brady gets his first basket, and the Tigers trail by 1. On the seesaw at the Tiger Den. Hayes Campbell up and in. Hayes with 1 point at halftime. Hayes Campbell has 9 now. And Wellsboro builds the lead back to 3 with 6.5 minutes to go. Strange puts up a 3. That's good. The first 3 points of the game for Tayton Strange. 36 apiece. A Blue Ridge Classic on a Thursday night in February. Here's Aaron Kirk, back over to Smith. Smith shot no good, but he was fouled. Foul on the arm, and he heads to the free throw line, and that'll be the first foul on Carson Dominic. Caden Smith with 5 points. Smith hits that shot. And we're going to have a timeout. Looks like Wellsboro calls the timeout. So with 6:01 left to play, Wellsboro has the 1 point lead with Caden Smith heading to the free throw line for his second shot. One more game for the Mansfield boys on the Blue Ridge Network in the regular season. One more game, that'll be Tuesday night when the Mansfield boys take on Wyalusing. Mansfield Wyalusing. Mansfield 12-5, Wellsboro 11-5. Season ends today. Mansfield travels to Warrior Run. Wellsboro goes down to play Southern Columbia. Troy would play Hughesville. Loyalsock and Mount Carmel. And I believe they just beat Mount Carmel. Loyalsock did. I think they doubled the score on them the other night. Second shot coming for Caden Smith. That misses. So the lead stays at 1 for Wellsboro. Cooper Shaw. Whistle there. We're going to have an offensive foul. Illegal screen. I suspect it's going to be on Hare, and it is. And that's his third foul. So Jason gets his third. And Wellsboro with the ball in the 1-point lead. Kirk. Into Campbell. Campbell back to Kirk. Kirk shot misses. But Aaron Kirk going amongst the bigger boys for the rebound. And there's going to be another Mansfield foul. That'll be the third of the quarter. Foul starting to mount now a little bit here. That's a second on Cooper Shaw. Smith gets the ball inbounded. Kirk back over to Leckler. Kirk's pass, no good. Now it's stolen away. Smith, though, saves it. Good play by Smith to save that ball. And they get it back to Caden Smith. 5:08 to go. Almost stolen away, and it is. Here goes Carson Dominic. Carson pumps, puts it up. He's fouled. Not much Caden Smith could do on that one. But Carson now has to make the free throws. First foul shot by Dominic. We're tied. Carson's second shot. And Mansfield leads. (38-37). Wellsboro's chance to respond now. Hayes Campbell shot no good. Hare gets the rebound. His 6'4" frame screened out the defenders, and he gets the rebound. Here's Dominic. He puts up a shot. He puts it in. And Mansfield now has a 3-point lead. Carson Dominic, 25 of the Mansfield 40. And it's 3 points now. Ball comes loose. Wellsboro retains possession at the 4:09 mark of quarter number 4. Wellsboro, Todd, we know you're watching tonight over there in Wellsboro. You're seeing a good game, Todd. But right now, your green-cladded Hornets need a basket. They're down 3. Will it be provided by Campbell? Moshko kicks it back over to Hayes. Campbell drives right in, and Campbell can't get it to go, but he's fouled. And it will be a shooting foul. And that foul's going to go against Brady Stetter, and that's his 4th foul. But right now, he's not coming out of the game. Hayes Campbell now into double figures. Campbell gets one more opportunity. Misses that one. But the ball's lost out of bounds, and Wellsboro will retain possession. So Hayes Campbell missed the shot, but the ball goes out of bounds off of the Tigers, and Wellsboro again off the inbounds pass. They got to be careful. Here's how Wellsboro scored last time. Ian Hoos back to the dangerous Kirk. Kirk over to Mashko, and there's a foul, and you can't just do that with 4 fouls. I think that's on Brady Stetter, and I think that will be his 5th and disqualifying foul, and it is. With 4 fouls, you just can't get that aggressive on defense. And now Cade Krzyzewski is going to come back in, and Cade's already has 3 fouls himself, and Mashko is at the free throw line for his free throws. And Brady comes out of the game, played a tough game. He had 2 points on the night. But Mashko can't get that one to fall. Wellsboro, by our count, now 9 for 15 at the foul line. He misses them both, and Cooper Shaw gets the rebound. Big misses there by the Hornets with a chance to tie. They can't do it. Jason Hare wants to put it up, no good. Cade Krzyzewski tracks it down, but he has it stolen away. It was stolen by Mashko, but they're saying he had his foot on the sideline. There isn't that much room between the sideline and the wall here at North Penn Mansfield, and his foot on that line, and Mansfield retains possession and the 2-point lead. They want the ball in Dominic's hands, and right now Dominic being guarded by Hayes Campbell. Mansfield trying to set a screen up. Carson goes all the way in. Gets it to Krzyzewski, and Cade Krzyzewski puts it in. The biggest basket of Cade's career gives Mansfield a 4-point lead. Cade Krzyzewski, 4 points and a 4-point lead. Here goes Campbell. Campbell goes right in, muscles his way up, and he scores. Hayes Campbell will not be stopped in the second half. He's got 11 second half points, and it's 42-40. Wow. What a game we have tonight. Jason Hare back over to Dominic. Carson being played by Campbell. 2:20 to go. Long 3-pointer by Cooper Shaw, high off the rim, no good. The ball comes loose, but Tayson Strange got the rebound. Racing in to get the rebound was Tayton Strange. What a nice play there. And a quick timeout. (42-40) in favor of the Tigers. North Penn Mansfield by just a deuce. That last basket, maybe the biggest of Cade's career, Cade Krzyzewski. I know if the streaming service is working, Denny and Ginger be proud right now. Dad's standing in the doorway and he's proud. 42-40 in favor of the Tigers. 2:13 to go, but a lot of basketball to be played in the final 2 minutes and 12 seconds now. Will Mansfield be aggressive? Will they hold the basketball? One thing's for sure, Carson Dominic will be in control of the ball for most of this possession. Dominic gets it over to Cooper Shaw. Under 2 minutes to go. Wellsboro only has 1 foul, so they're not going to put Mansfield on the foul line, but there's an offensive foul. Tayton Strange is going to get called for pushing off. Coach Manikuski does not agree with that, but the official was right there, and Wellsboro gets the ball. 1:52 to play. Offensive foul on Strange, and that's the 5th team foul on North Penn Mansfield. Campbell, shot no good. Rebound to Cooper Shaw. Cooper over to Dominic. 1:30 to play, a minute and a half separates Mansfield on this big victory. And they're all over Dominic there, but no foul call. Wellsboro almost wants to commit a foul now. And there's a foul on Smith. It's only the second foul, so Wellsboro has a lot of fouls to give before they'll put Mansfield on the free throw line. And Wellsboro will call a timeout. Here's the dilemma for Wellsboro right now with 1:18 to play. If Mansfield pulls the ball out, they can't put Mansfield on the foul line because there's only 2 fouls on Wellsboro. Only 2 fouls on the Hornets. So they do a bit of a dilemma there. Out of the timeout. We wanted to not talk over the atmosphere with both teams' fans cheering and yelling as loud as they could. Just want you to soak up a little bit of that atmosphere that we have here in the NTL on this Thursday night. Dominic crosses the front court and Campbell commits the foul. That's what Wellsboro wanted to do, but that's only the 3rd team foul. And now I suspect Aaron Kirk's going to commit a foul if he can't get the steal. He's trying to foul, but he can't. And now he does. Aaron Kirk was desperately trying to commit a foul there. And now Mansfield will go to the foul line on the next foul as Wellsboro now, if they foul, it will be giving Mansfield the foul shots. Krzyzewski is fouled, and he's fouled by Mitchell Leckler. And now Mansfield calls timeout. Mansfield calls timeout with 1:02 to play. And Cade Krzyzewski will have the biggest foul shots of his career. 42-40. Do we have overtime in our future? Mansfield, again, they've already lost their one player in Stetter. 3 fouls on Krzyzewski, 3 on Hare. Cade Krzyzewski at the free throw line. Here's Cade at the free throw line. Pressure shots. He gets 2 of them. His first one is perfect. His first shot is perfect. He swishes that one. Cade's second shot for a 2-possession lead. He's got them both. Cade Krzyzewski gets them both. Big time foul shooting, Cade. 44-40. Here comes Wellsboro. Smith over to Hoos. Hoos to Campbell. The ball comes loose. And it will stay with Wellsboro, 52.8 to play. And now it looks like we do have, it looked like Aaron Kirk got banged up there a little bit. And Moshko comes back in for Aaron. I think he got bumped in the eye, fighting for that last rebound. So here's Moshko. Moshko into the lane all the way, and he scores it. Big time basket from Moshko. 45 seconds to play. Strange over to Cooper Shaw. 40 seconds to go. Cooper trapped in the backcourt, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. And Cooper Shaw now will have the opportunity. Mansfield 9 of 14 from the foul line by our very unofficial totals. Cooper's first shot. It's perfect. Cooper Shaw. As Mansfield now, foul shooting has been their bugaboo at some points, but right now, Krzyzewski and Shaw, they've hit 4 in a row. Cooper Shaw hits both his shots, and Mansfield back by 4. 35 seconds to go. Beautiful move there by Caden Smith. He drives right down and scores. 8 points for Smith. Here's Dominic. Dominic gets plastered. He gets dropped to the floor by Campbell on that play. He'll go to the free throw line. Inadvertent hit, but definitely he got steamrolled right there. And now Coach Manikuski, he's doing the floor maintenance. Carson averages 25 points a game. He's got 25 points. Does he exceed his scoring average? He does not on the first shot. He needs one more to make it a 3-point game. Second shot. He missed that one. He missed them both. And Wellsboro can tie or take the lead. 46-44. There goes Smith right in, and he scored. Caden Smith goes right in for a layup. 10 seconds to go. Dominic loses the ball out of bounds, but it goes off of Wellsboro. Mansfield has the possession arrow. 9.5 seconds, and Mansfield calls a timeout. 46 apiece. 9 seconds. Carson Dominic has to shake that off, because I'm guessing he will get the last shot of regulation unless they do set something up, because I'm sure Coach Manikuski realizes that they're going to be paying double or triple team attention to Dominic, and that could leave somebody else open. .5 seconds to go in what has been a really big game for sure. Wellsboro's biggest lead tonight, 5 points. Mansfield's biggest lead, 4 points. And we're all even with 9.5 seconds to go. They get it into Cade. Krzyzewski puts it in. Cade Krzyzewski gives Mansfield the lead. 3 seconds to go. Here goes Cam Smith. He's fouled. He's fouled at the buzzer. And there will be 2 shots for Wellsboro at the buzzer. Cade Krzyzewski had given Mansfield the lead by 2, but Caden Smith, who has done what he's done all game long, or in the last part here, is driven to the hoop. There's no time on the clock. No time on the clock. Caden Smith will get 2 pressure-packed foul shots. He needs to make them both to go to overtime. And now apparently a timeout was called. I guess you can call a timeout when there's no time on the clock, but somebody did. And I don't know if that's good or bad for Caden Smith. I don't know if that's good or bad for Caden. It certainly gives you more time to think about it, but it gives you time to calm down. Caden Smith has had 2 straight great drives to the basket to get Wellsboro's last 4 points when they absolutely needed it. Cade Krzyzewski put Mansfield ahead with the basket in the last 5 seconds, or 6 seconds. And then Wellsboro came down. There was a foul at the horn. And Caden Smith now will walk to the foul line. There's nobody on the foul line. He's there by himself. This young man is in an enviable position. But he's going to have to make them for the Hornets. Cool as ice. Caden Smith drops the first one home. This is for overtime. The ball dances around the rim, and the ball goes in. Talk about pressure foul shots. Caden Smith just ties the game with no time on the clock. And we have overtime. 4-minute overtime. Both teams will be in the bonus to start with. So Caden Smith, really the Wellsboro we're glad you're with us tonight on the Blue Ridge Cable Network. Four minutes to go. Both teams in the bonus. Caden Smith, 12 points. Hayes Campbell, 12. Aaron Kirk, 11. Mark Basco has 6. 2 for Mitchell Leckler. 5 for Ian Hoos. For Mansfield, 3 points for Tayton Strange. 2 for Brady Stetter. 6 for Cooper Shaw. 8 for Cade Krzyzewski. 4 for Jason Hare. 25 points for Carson Dominic. And now these young men on both these teams are going to have to play 4 more minutes of pressure-packed basketball. Dominic jumping center with Campbell, and the ball goes to the Hornets. Wellsboro ball. Caden Smith drops those 2 foul shots in with no time remaining. Nobody else standing on the foul line. Wow. There's a steal knocked away, and Dominic gets it. Carson into the front court. Carson with a shot. Carson with a basket. Carson Dominic gives Mansfield the lead. 3:30 to play in the game. We may have no voice for tomorrow's game. Almost a steal there. Ian Hoos. Tayton Strange. They double up, and Strange is able to force the jump ball, and the possession arrow goes to Mansfield thanks to Tayton Strange hustle on that play. Krzyzewski, Hare, Dominic, Shaw, Strange, the 5 for the Tigers right now. Hare with the basketball, back to Dominic. 3:08 to go. Back over to Strange. Here's Tayton. Tayton has the ball stolen away. Here goes Meshko. Misses the shot. Rebound comes down though to Hoos. Hoos outside to Caden Smith. And Smith hits a 3-point shot. A 3-pointer for Caden Smith. And Wellsboro leads 51-50. That is, by my count, the last 9 points, I believe, for Caden Smith. 51-50 Wellsboro. 2:30 to play. Dominic with the ball for Mansfield. Here is Strange being played by Leckler. Back over to Dominic. Carson almost loses it. Shaw for 3. Long 3-pointer, misses everything, but Cade Krzyzewski the rebound. Gets it back to Shaw. Gets it to Hare. Jason Hare can't get it off. Pass over to Dominic. Dominic puts it up and in. Carson Dominic, 29 points, 52-51. Number one fan, Gordy, on the other side of the gym, leading the defense chant for the Tigers. Here goes Campbell. Campbell shot goes in and he's fouled. Hayes Campbell gives Wellsboro the lead and he is fouled. Wow. And that's the fourth foul on Jason Hare. And Campbell now could give Wellsboro a 2-point lead. And he does. 2-point lead for Wellsboro, 1:35 to play. Shaw over to Hare. Hare in some trouble. Gets it back to Dominic. Carson Dominic over to Cooper Shaw. 1:20 to go in the game. Shaw back out to Hare on the perimeter. Working it back over. Here's Dominic. Dominic picks up his dribble. Over to Strange. Strange back to Carson. Dominic, we're down to the final minute of overtime. And now Coach Manikuski calls the timeout. There's exactly 1 minute left in overtime. Wellsboro 54. Mansfield 52. Caden Smith, what he has done in the last 2 minutes of regulation and in the overtime with that three-point shot. Wow. You say ice water in your veins. Caden Smith has ice water deluxe. Just for that young man to make those foul shots with nobody on the line. Everybody chanting and screaming in the gymnasium, and he got that second foul shot to just roll in, and then he hits that three-point shot to give Wellsboro the lead, and then Hayes Campbell comes down and hits the three-point shot the old-fashioned way, the two-pointer and the foul shot. So now Mansfield tasked with the challenge of getting this game tied or taking the lead. Again, you got to assume the ball goes into Carson Dominic. But obviously Wellsboro's thinking that as well. Carson, along like with Hayes Campbell, they haven't been out the entire game. Cooper Shaw's played the entire game. Caden Smith has played the entire game. And here's Strange. Krzyzewski was open underneath. They didn't see Cade. Cooper Shaw. Shaw back to D'Angelo. And his pass to Hare goes out of bounds. Too high. Incomplete pass, if you will. He threw it too high for Jason Hare. And now Mansfield, if they don't get a steal, they're going to have to foul. And Wellsboro will call timeout with the lead. Tough possession there for the Tigers. And now Mansfield will have to figure out who they want to foul. I'll tell you who they don't want to foul. That's number 5. But I'm sure Caden Smith is going to be the one handling the basketball for the Hornets. I'm not sure I'd want to would foul Hayes Campbell as well. 35 seconds to go. 54-52 Hornets. And they have the ball. So Wellsboro has the ball. 54-52 lead. 35 seconds to go. The coaches dial up their respective plays. Wellsboro gets it to Smith. No surprise there. Mansfield can't get a steal. Smith gets it inside. Campbell loses the ball. 25 seconds to go. Back to Caden Smith. Smith back over to Hayes Campbell. And they foul Campbell. And the senior, the only senior, heads to the free throw line. Second foul on Strange. Hayes Campbell, 15 points. And he will get 2 shots to give Wellsboro potentially the 2-possession lead. He missed. Mansfield will get a chance to at least tie on a 3-point shot. They could win on a 3-point shot if he misses this foul shot. Foul shot number 2. He missed that. Wellsboro missed them both. Here come the Tigers. 17 seconds to go. Tate and Strange back to Dominic. 12 seconds to go. Carson with the basketball. Dominic driving in, puts up a jump shot. Missed the shot. Wellsboro gets the rebound. Aaron Kirk, and he's fouled with 3 seconds to go. Mansfield missed the shot, and the Wellsboro fans standing as one as Aaron Kirk could end this game. What a fine game Aaron Kirk has played as well. Mansfield will get one more shot. They have 3.7 seconds. He made it. And now Wellsboro will call timeout as Wellsboro's Aaron Kirk hits the foul shot. Carson Dominic took the shot that would have given Mansfield the lead, but he was obviously under double and triple team pressure, and it just didn't fall. He got it off the rim. It just didn't fall. Carson has 29 points, though, but that last one just didn't fall in. And now if Kirk misses the foul shot, Mansfield will have to go really the length of the court in 3.7 seconds to get the victory. Or I should say get the tie game, not the victory. Coach Manikuski, I'm sure, dialed up the last play that they want them to get. But Aaron Kirk heads to the foul line. Does Mansfield have one final chance, or is this the game? This is the game. Aaron Kirk, both foul shots. Cooper Shaw with a long 3-pointer that doesn't go, and the Wellsboro Hornets storm the court. They win it 56-52. Wow, what a Wellsboro-Mansfield classic. That's why this is the rivalry in the NTL, 56-52. Just a team effort for the Hornets. Just a team effort when you see the scoring. Mitchell Leckler had 2 points, 5 points for Ian Hoos, 13 points for Aaron Kirk, 6 points for Mason Moshko, 15 points for Caden Smith, 5 points for Ian Hoos, 15 points for Hayes Campbell. Well diversified scoring. For Mansfield, 3 points for Tate Strange, 2 points for Brady Stetter, 6 points for Cooper Shaw, 8 points for Cade Krzyzewski, and Cade made some great baskets. And then 4 points for Jason Hare, and 29 points for Carson Dominic. Wellsboro, with the victory, goes to 12-5 on the season and moves into second place. Mansfield drops to 12-6 on the season, but Wellsboro does take both games of the rivalry in the regular season. Will these two teams find their way to each other in the district playoffs? Who knows? We'd love to see a round 3 anywhere and everywhere, but for tonight, Wellsboro comes back late, and the Hornets won it 56-52 in truly a Blue Ridge Classic. Once again, we want to thank Brian Cunningham. We want to thank the man, that's Jason Fletcher, because we wouldn't be on the air without Jason. And once again, you can watch this game hopefully tomorrow evening on the streaming service. We'll see if we might not even be able to get a replay for you on Blue Ridge. We'll talk with the staff there to see if they might even be able to put this game on sometime as well, because it certainly was a Blue Ridge Classic. That's for sure. But tonight the Classic goes to Wellsboro, 56-52. We're back with you tomorrow night in a huge girls game as the North Penn Mansfield girls take on Northeast Bradford. For Jason Fletcher, for Tom Freeman down in Florida, I know Tom's still part of the Blue Ridge family, and of course for Brian Cunningham, Chris Vaughn, thanking you for allowing us to be a part of your Thursday evening viewing. Good night, everyone.